What's good, family? This your boy Thunder Rock. Yo, I watched two really good documentaries that I'm going to put in the description. Of course, one was the Game Changers. I've been hearing so much on that per se that documentary. And I thought it was really. I thought it was. I thought it was straight. I thought it was straight. And the other one is called Vegan. Um, I can't think of the other part of the title of it, but I'm gonna put them both in the description. And it was awesome. You know what I'm saying? Especially the second one was very informative as well, as where it was said that the sicknesses was coming from originated from the animals, and the way that they keep the animals, and then how this mutation of this strain and stuff coming from the animals. And it makes me think of like about when I say when you're eating the animals, they develop a defense mechanism to kill you anyway, called disease. So you eating them, so they come back in turn, and they eat you from the inside out. You reap what you sow. Karma, whatever you want to call it, what goes around comes around. It's all the same. But it was just it was an interesting video. You know, I I highly encourage you to check out these two links that I'm going to post. That have both of these documentaries in them, and so I guess your boy Dr. Fauci has said something about wear two masks. I'm like, two masks? I couldn't help but just laugh. It's like, whatever happened to what about the biggest thing? How about you tell people to eat right, eat healthy, you know, so that their body will be vibrating at a higher rate, higher than that 58 and 57 megahertz where sickness starts. Excuse me. How about stop all the processed foods, the fast foods, and these franken foods, and all these extra chemicals like maltodextrin, dextrose, all this the cancer causing. You know what I'm saying? They're carcinogenic. They cause cancer. I know I'm messing the word up, which is I always say that word carcinogenic, but it's just ridiculous. Especially when oh my gosh, this one blew my mind. Um, says you drink 1 glass of milk a day, that a woman's likelihood to get breast cancer goes up 50%. 3 glasses a day, it goes up by 80%. And I think men, it increases their prostate cancer. 1 glass, increases prostate cancer by 36% or whatnot. But if you go to a plant-based diet, of course, all that goes down. But this is the thing. It was the agencies that promote drink 3 glasses of milk. You got these people out here telling you, if you want healthy, strong bones, you consume milk. And telling you to drink 3 glasses, which is 24 ounces of milk a day. And ladies, it's going to make you 80%, you have an 80% higher chance of getting breast cancer. It's almost like, are we really looking at the game? if you listen to their recommendations, they're recommending stuff so they can keep you in a perpetual cycle inside of their system. You drink them 3 glasses of milk every day, you're going to have problems with your breast. So next thing you know, they want to go ahead and send you biopsies, and then they want you to do the cancer treatments and chemos and radiation. That stuff expensive. That's a cash cow. You get chemo, all they're gonna do is spread the cancer throughout your body even more. Very few people out, man. Real talk. You can't take acid and cure acidosis. But let's talk about how do you get that breast cancer or that prostate cancer. First of all, dairy is pasteurized, which is heated. So it's acidic. It clogs up your lymphatic system. So now you have severe lymphatic stagnation. So you're going to have lymphatic stagnation all in your breasts and men, lymphatic stagnation all down in your genitalia area. Because what happens is when you get them lymphatic stagnations, it starts getting toxic. It's a blowback. And then it's going to start getting really, really, really bad. And then next thing you know, over time, you get a cancer. All the cancer means is that you're just highly acidic and you're really, really backed up. That's what cancers are. It's just pure acidosis, in my personal opinion. But of course, because Thunder Rock is not walking around with a degree, and I don't have a whole bunch of letters and titles by my name, you're going to overlook me. That's fine. I don't care if I'm overlooked. But don't overlook the message, because, we've been doing our best to heal folks, and you're talking about somebody that has learned how to get on the road of healing himself. I'm a type of person, I wouldn't tell anybody to do anything that I haven't tried and had some success with or know anything about. I think that's a very, very, very poor sign of leadership when you telling people to do stuff and you haven't done it. I'm ex-military. I'm an ex-11 Bravo. I'm an ex-infantryman. And one thing I found out by being in the Army is a lot of times you have these leaders that just have rank on their collar. And they think that rank means respect. In my eyes, I was the type of soldier like, look, I don't care if I was E1, E2, always I made it up a little higher. You know what I'm saying? I got up, around at E4, about to do the lateral thing to corporal and supposed to go to, well, actually I did go to I went to the board, what I'm saying? I aced my board. So I was promotable to sergeant, was supposed to go to PLDC, but I didn't go. Because I ended up, actually I got in trouble, and I had to end up going to prison. That's a whole different story. But, you got some people that would tell you to do stuff and haven't done them themselves. I've had leaders that would sit there, and then try to do the exact same thing I'm doing and wouldn't even last, a matter of minutes or moments, realizing that, it's a lot harder than just talking about some things, So I know how that goes. You know, I wouldn't dare tell anybody to do something I haven't done. You know, that's like I said, that's piss poor leadership. And you know how we say piss poor performance. Oh, I messed that up. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. You know what I'm saying? Six P's. You know, I've heard stories of people that get these diagnoses, however you say it in plural, and they think it's a death sentence. It's only a death sentence if you've given up. It's only a death sentence if you just waiting too long to take action and be aggressive. Because these diagnoses didn't just pop up overnight. And a lot of times, we have lymphatic problems and all that stuff. We get that from our mothers. You know, we have already the genetic weaknesses because, you know, the baby's coming into this world weak. Then you pass that along with a mother eating piss poorly. And so she passes her immune system to the baby. You know, that's what the lymphatic system is. It's the immune system. And so the babies are coming into this world compromised. That's how these babies come in with cancers because they getting the cancers from their mama's lymphatic system and all her fluids that's coming in from the mother. You know, so that's being passed down. And so now, you know, you got a whole bunch of um, beings up in this world whose bodies are genetically weak and also have, you know, have inherited their mom's weak, excuse me, or compromised lymphatic system. So now you got come into the world in an uphill battle. And so then the mothers give the children Similac, which is horrible. You know, I knew a young lady that one baby was on Similac and had autism. Other baby ended up ADHD, and then she breastfed the other baby. You know what I'm saying? She was like she took her time to eat right and do stuff, and the baby came out fine. So I'm like, mm. You know, to y'all mothers out there, you know, the best milk that a child can have is mother's milk. Only if your body ain't compromised. Because if you are acidic and you already eating the standard American diet, eating all this flesh, all this dairy, eggs, and all this stuff, you might well flush your breast milk down the drain. It's garbage. You know, it's straight acidic. It's straight acid. And all you doing is pumping more acid into your babies. You know, and if we actually practice a proper diet as humans, you know, tropical people, you know, frugivores, you know, um, then we have a better time with our digestion and our health and our overall body, and then the mother's milk will be better. It'll be alkaline, and the babies can thrive. But mother's milk of a standard mother nowadays, the breast milk so acidic. Hell, you probably could run a car off of it. You probably could jump start a doggone 18 wheeler with all the acid coming out of them doggone them breasts. You know, I'm just keeping it 100. It's bad. You know, and I was thinking too, now showing my teeth, I was like, I probably end up like that, you know what I'm saying? Right here with probably from the time in the military. And you know, we used to dip in the military. I'm healing all this up. And I know I had a little slight cavity in the back. But um coconut oil, baking soda, that's what I brush with. But I wasn't a big sweets eater, you know. And I noticed that it's starting to heal. And I noticed a change in my saliva because my saliva is now, you know, where it should be. It's not acidic because it's the acids having an acidic mouth and acidic gums that start eating away at your teeth. And once you get everything like you're supposed to keep it, base, alkaline, it'll start rebuilding at the cellular level. So I'm just watching this over time, like, wow, this is amazing. Things are healing. It's not it's not like it just overnight, but you're talking about somebody whose body has been highly compromised from tons of um, shots and pharmaceuticals. 'Cause I'm telling you, I'm military. All the anthrax shots plus the booster and everything else they made us get. Um, all the pharmaceuticals. I blew out my knee, so I was even on more pharmaceuticals. I have had 4 surgeries already. You know, and all the pharmaceuticals and pain meds and all that stuff has to be oh, throat dry. Had to be detoxed and everything. And I realized that for 42 years, because I'll be 42 in what 2 days, something like that. It's my first detox. I've been on detox since May, and I think it said that for every month of detox, it's like 3 years of your life, that you could fix. So I'm looking at July to fix everything. You got some people been detoxing for years. I've been detoxing. It's gonna be up on a year and 2 months. 14 months, which doesn't bother me because I love the lifestyle. And I love what comes with it. I love. It's more than just the healing aspect. Because you're healing your physical body, your mind, as well as your spiritual bodies, and for those that do understand that, you want to heal everything. And it's an awesome, or should I say rawsome, you know, it's an awesome journey. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world, never thought it would have been like this, but healing. I'm trying to put my shorts on, y'all. I'm messing up like a 3-year-old. But healing, it takes time. It took me time to jack my body up, you know? So it's going to take time to heal, you know? And you have to be patient. You can't just want a miracle, people, overnight miracle. Because when you get that, you're going to forget about all that hard work that you put in. You're going to forget about all those healing crises when you couldn't get up out of bed, when your body was pulling stuff out and pushing stuff out. The herbs pulling stuff and the fruits, berries and melons pulling things out and your body pushing things out. And I think that's a vital part to having success is hard work and excuse me, and discipline. You know, we live in a microwave society that you want to go ahead and quote unquote put your prayer in or put your request in on Monday at 9 a.m. and by 6 p.m. that same day, you expected results, but you didn't put in any work. Or like I like to tell people, plenty of people like to go to the ATM and withdraw money, but you got to make sure you have something in your bank account when you go to that ATM, or you're not going to have anything to withdraw. You know, um, I know a lot of people. This is my personal opinion. I personally think a lot of people do not deserve healing and do not deserve miracles. Not until you understand that everything about you has to change. Not until your mindset change. Not until you look at life differently. Because what makes you think, like say for instance, a person, what makes you, well, okay, a person that has cancer. A lot of people don't understand how they get cancers, but it's 9 times out of 10 it's diet. To be honest with you, and but let's say a person, let's take a person with cancer, diabetes, or something like that, high blood pressure, or something like that, right? And they praying for a miracle, but yet, as soon as that miracle come to them, they go right back eating slop, smoking, drinking, right back to the same stuff that put them where they were. They haven't learned. And that's what I mean, that some people don't deserve it. Because all you're gonna do is just be worse. You're gonna say, oh, I got a good body now, and then you're gonna go out and start partying and indulging twice as bad as it was before. You know? The change has to take place internally. You have to really desire change and desire to be better. Because until you grasp that concept, you're going to be forever in a prison. You're going to be in a cell. You know, you got to learn how to free yourself. And you have to free yourself from within. For the kingdom is, the kingdom don't come with observation. The kingdom is within. For those that catch my drift. And I know some people might say, man, that sounds real bad. You supposed to love, kind, care. Who said I didn't love everyone? But I'm not getting involved in people's mess. I'm not putting my emotions on my shoulder and trying to help someone that does not want to help themselves. I'm not involving myself in their foolishness. And nor should you. We got to sleep in the beds that we make. That's just how it goes. But I care to see people heal, but until people understand what healing is and the great responsibility and discipline that it takes to maintain. And in my honest opinion, a person doesn't deserve to be healed. And I do believe in second and third. And I mean, I'm a person that believe in, what I'm saying, multiple chances, because you're looking at somebody that's had multiple chances in this life, just in this life here, you know. And I've had to learn discipline. I've had to learn it. We all have to learn discipline. That's just part of it. It's a part of growth. You know, don't just give up. Because giving up is not discipline. Intestinal fortitude is discipline. When you keep going, that's discipline. I'm gonna have about 2.5 minutes left, so I'm gonna say some more I had to say, and I'm gonna break camp. But I've learned to love at a distance, because when you don't learn to love, or love at a distance, you get interweaved or interleaved into things that sometimes it's hard to get out of. And I refuse to do that ever again. But like I always say, we have the tools of healing. And it starts on your plate. You have to change your mindset to know that, don't give up without a fight. You don't know how strong you are until you're pushed. Guarantee it. If you use the same intensity that you use to go all the way through school to get your degree, or to do everything to get that job or that career that you have, you need to work at least at that intensity to get yourself, your life, get your life together and get your health together. Stop allowing these people to tell you how it's supposed to be. Stop letting these people hijack your consciousness so they can keep you in their loop. Find your own lane. Do your own research. Dig a little bit deeper. Because clearly, in Tuskegee, they was trying to help out them good black folks in Tuskegee. In Laos Station, Indiana, they was trying to help those good black folks out that they used the electromagnetic radiation treatment and testing on. In St. Louis in the 50s, the army was trying to help out those good black folks and those melanated Hispanics. You see what I'm saying? Every time the system come in to help, they're really harming. So you gotta do your own research. You gotta learn to heal yourself.